Hey, what's up? Uncle Jesse here, Chef Jesse. Anyway, folks, today I'm cooking something very simple. I've been cooking stuff simple. Gilbert's been helping me out, but now I'm starting to get around and some more. So today, yesterday we had a nice salad with some grilled chicken, and I forgot what we had the other day. I don't know what I lose. Anyway, but today, Wednesday, Veterans Day, and I just want to take a minute to thank all those veterans past and present for their service, as well as my father, my grandfather, and my uncles, and have cousins, and my nephew. A lot of generations served this country, so thank you for your service. And also, so today we're having cheeseburgers. How simple, right? I'm having actually Gilbert likes he's going to try a mushroom cheeseburgers with Swiss mushroom Swiss cheeseburgers. Hey, look at that! And I'm going to have the old traditional, of course, American cheese. And I'm going to cook these burgers simple. I'm just going to get some grilled onions in there, and then put some lettuce and tomatoes, and that's about it. And we're going to have some fries. How simple is that, right? McDonald's, Burger King, Whopper, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, folks, I'm using a high quality Western Crown beef. I use it sometimes to make my own burgers, but today, like I said, I can't be in the kitchen that long standing up, so I'm cutting corners. So I'm using this thing here. You can see it there, and they're pretty good. And I'm using an iron skillet. Okay, I always like this iron skillet. Very good. I have a set of them. I have another flat one, and I have another deeper one, and the whole thing. I don't know. So they're very good. The heat expansion is good. So let me get these burgers up. So the first thing you do is, of course, turn on the stove, right? So I like to turn on the stove. I like to spray some cooking spray on it, which I already did. And I'm going to cook these burgers. I don't know about temperature or anything like that on these burgers, but I'm just gonna cook them till they get cooked. So I'm warming up my skillet in there, and let me take these burgers out there. They are a bit frozen. Okay, I should have taken mine a few minutes before, but it's good. So okay, let me separate them because they are frozen, and these things are. Just put a knife between them. Very simple, and they defrost. So, not defrost, but they separate. Again, folks, I'm on medication, so gotta bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. So, folks, it's a nice rainy night, and sit down and enjoy a movie. Enjoy the fireplace if you have one. I have an artificial one. It looks real nice too. Anyway, folks, so let me show you how these burgers look, and let me spin this around a bit here. I'm still getting used to this tripod. It's the opposite when I'm going one way, going the other. So there you go. So we're going down, and there goes your burger patties, right? So I'm making 3 of them. So I got, actually 4 came in a package, but I just need 3. Okay, now there's nothing better than making your own burgers. And one day the next time I make my own burgers, I'll make a video on that, because they are good when you make them homemade. But when you're in a hurry, like so, this is what you do. So this has already been, I don't know if you can see my skillet there. Let me see if we can turn this a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You can see my skillet there, and there you go. Oh, it's wonderful. So I get this low. I start off with low because I don't want the sparking all over the place. And you're gonna hit a seasoning. Hey, maybe not. So this tells me that this is not hot enough. So let me. Okay, now it's starting to sizzle. Let me put this burger away. I gotta get back to it and wrap it up. So, okay. Okay. Now, thing about burgers, don't go there like the traditional style and start smashing it out. You can't do that, folks. it takes the juice out of the meat and just toughens up the meat and takes all the flavor out of the meat. You know, just can't be pressing it. Throw the burger there and just leave it there. When it's cooked, then you cook the other side. Now, okay, there you go. So you get that sizzling there. Now these are my mushrooms, okay? My mushrooms are, I usually cook them with soy sauce, and but Gilbert doesn't want to use the soy sauce today. This is as ordered, right? So I'm cooking as ordered. So he places his order. He wants it with just salt and pepper and a little bit of butter. So whatever makes him happy, we cook it. I would usually put, you know, make it into like a little sauce or something so that it'd be nice and running off the burger. But then, so I'm gonna put a little bit of butter there, and like so. And so I'm gonna cook these up ahead because the burger should be cooking in a few minutes. So I'm gonna put about half a tablespoon of butter. Matter of fact, I got this here. This might give it some flavor. So anyway, folks, the burgers are cooking. I'm gonna cook the onions with the burgers. Okay. Some people like raw onions. Some people, I like them cooked. I like raw onions, but maybe sometimes on a sandwich or something. But for burgers, I like them nice and cooked, and you can see through them. So you want to cook them. With the meat. Okay. Sometimes I saute them beforehand. Sometimes saute them beforehand, and then I just put them off to the side. But right now, I'm gonna cook everything together, so it's in the same pan in there, giving it the flavor. And look at that. Okay, very simple. Okay, so I got my mushrooms there. I'm gonna put some salt, pepper, and that's it. Okay, salt, pepper, and that's it. And I'm gonna brown these a little bit with the butter, and they should be done. Okay. This is very simple, just warming them up. Okay. And I'm going to be using Swiss cheese for his burgers and American on mine. Okay. You can also use. You can also make a. I was thinking of making like a pizza burger. You can use pizza sauce, and you can use fresh mozzarella. You know what? Looks good, sounds good. Let's try that. I'm back. I got you guys dizzy, right? You got me dizzy. Anyway, folks, I sometimes cooking something and I think of something and I think of other ways to improve it, and it comes out. So now I just thought about it. Gilbert wants something exotic, you know, something different, right? Mushroom, Swiss mushroom. So I'm going to do an Italian cheeseburger. An Italian cheeseburger is simple. You just put some marinara sauce, a little bit, and then you put some fresh mozzarella. And I have some fresh mozzarella in my my fridge that I don't want it to go bad because mozzarella goes bad in a couple of days. And I have some marinara sauce. So I'm going to make myself an Italian cheeseburger. That's what it's called, an Italian cheeseburger. So my burgers are cooking. I'm going to use very simple seasoning for my burger, just salt and pepper and some garlic powder. So I'm going to put some garlic powder, okay, each one of them. I also have, this thing called Montreal steak. Now, what steak? It's beef, right? So you can use this. So it's a combination of let's see what it says here. It says salt, pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion powder. So it's got all the good stuff. Montreal steak, made by McCormick. They got their Christmas commercials already on TV. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. So I put that on top and let this soak in there, right? While it says cooking. And I'm not gonna flip it. I'm not gonna touch them because, okay, my mushrooms are done. Let's show you. Let's go down to the bottom here and show you. I know last time you got dizzy with this. There we go. Too much. There we go. There we go. Too much on my illusion. There we go. Okay, so my mushrooms are cooking. I want to brown them a little bit more with the, give them some color. And I'm looking around. There you go, looking good. Okay. I'm not gonna make. I'm gonna take them off the flame in about another second because I want them to have. I want them to have a little bit of crunch. I don't want them real soft. So I want them to have a little bit of a crunch. So they've been cooking it with just salt, pepper, and butter, and this looks pretty good, I think, right? And I still want that crunch in there, but I want them cooked, right? So another second in there. The burgers are still frozen. The onions. For these onions, I'm going to pour some. I'm going to use some olive oil for the onions, just so you can get that little flavor in there. And the onions should be starting cooking. So, and there goes the mushrooms. And I'm going to take the mushrooms, just turn the flame off, and look at that nice color that the mushroom got. Okay, so. So folks, looks pretty good so far, right? So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do what I gotta do in the kitchen, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay folks, so again, a recap of what we're doing. We're having some cheeseburgers. Today we're making some different style cheeseburgers. Gilbert's having a mushroom Swiss cheese cheeseburger with some onions and lettuce and tomatoes. I'm having an Italian cheeseburger, which consists of marinara sauce and fresh mozzarella. We're having, I already cooked the mushrooms, as you saw. I'm using some nice sourdough rolls. These are from Pepperidge Farm. They're very nice. I'm going to warm them up. I don't want to toast them. I just want to warm them up, get the coldness out of it. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a minute or two in my toaster oven, just to warm them up. Okay, so these are sourdough buns made by Pepperidge Farm. So let's put these to the side here, and we're gonna have French fries with that, and so the burgers, I have not flipped them. I'm still cooking them on the one single side. Okay, you let them. You can't be tossing. It's not a pizza. You can't toss it around up and down, up and down. That's what a lot of people do. They just leave it alone. Let the blood drain from the bottom up. You're gonna see a lot of blood on top, and it's cooking. The blood is being pushed out. When that whole blood pushes out, and your burger looks like it's halfway done, then you can flip it around. And don't press it, folks. Please don't press the burger. You'll get all the juices out of it. You have to end up with a dry burger. I know everybody. Traditional way, you used to see in the old diners, those old fat guys in there. Shh. Even my mother used to do it in Pennsylvania in our house. We used to cook in the back, and my mother used to go, shh, you gotta smash them. Shh, you gotta smash them. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't smash them. But that's the old way, like in the diners. In the diners, they used to, hey, let me get a burger. Shh, the freaking guy with a chef hat, if he had one. But he was always fat. He looked greasy. I don't know why. I guess, no offense to those old-time cooks. We're in modern times now. We don't cook like that. So anyway, there you go. Now I'm flipping my burger. I want to show you how I'm flipping these burgers. I changed the position of the stove because I need the other pan. I'll show you. Let's take you. Oh, you can't see my. There you go. They say this tripod is tricky. This tripod is tricky. Okay, so. There you go. Oh, there goes my burgers. There you go. So there goes my burgers, right? So I'm not, you see I'm not smashing them around. My onions are almost cooked, and they're nice and cooked. I wanna soften them up, you know what I mean? Make them translucent, and that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I should have started cooking them a little bit before the burgers, but no big deal. It'll cook from here. Okay, so I'm gonna flip my burger now. You see all that blood on top? Okay. That indicates that all my juices are being cooked, and it's being cooked through. Okay, so there you go, the blood on top, and you go. So some people can't stay in the sight of blood. Oh, so again, I'm going to use some just simple salt and pepper. You don't have to use too much because remember you're putting seasoning into this stuff. You're putting in the flavor. You're putting in mushrooms. You're putting in lettuce, tomatoes, so you don't need too much of that salt. You just need the salt a little bit. Okay, so now you see, as you see this burger right here, there's blood coming out that other end. That means now it's cooking to that side and it's pushing the blood up. Okay, so when all that blood is out, and it depends how you want your burger. Some people like it well done, some people like So if you like it with blood, you can leave it like that. I like my steak medium or medium done, medium rare. I like that some blood in. But my burgers are not too particularly. I don't like a bloody burger. Okay, so with beef, with steak, it's okay. I like it with steak, blood in there. But with burgers, I particularly don't like it with blood. Okay, so it just doesn't look right. To me, it doesn't look right. So I'm moving them around, and I lower the flame because I want the heat to start cooking that burger and pushing that blood out. Okay, and I'm going to start making my French fries in a few minutes. So I got my cast iron. I got another cast iron skillet. I love these cast iron skillets, and they're heavy. They're heavy. They're a pain in the butt. And they fall on your toe. Forget it. You gotta wear steel-toe shoes to be in the kitchen. But anyway, they're good. Just make sure you hold on to them. Hold on to them. And they take up a lot of space, and they are heavy. You can't hang them off the wall unless you gotta. I don't know. But anyway, folks, let's continue cooking these burgers, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks, the minute has come to put these burgers together, and you're gonna help me put these burgers together. So I'm gonna make the first one. I'm gonna make is my mushroom Swiss cheeseburger. Right? We're gonna put this together. So let's bring the camera down so you can see as I'm doing this how it's done. Okay. Can you see? I hope you can see that. Okay. So right now I'm just gonna take the burger. Okay. I'm gonna take the burger. And I'm going to put this in like that. I'm going to put some onions on it. Okay. So, my Swiss cheese. I'm going to put my Swiss cheese there. Let me warm this Swiss cheese a little bit, okay? So I want my Swiss cheese a little bit, so my Swiss cheese a little bit warm. Okay. What I did, I just ran it through the there you go, I just ran it through the okay. And now I'm going to do my mushrooms. So I put my cheeseburger first, my onions, my cheese, and now I'm gonna do my mushrooms. And I'm gonna lay my mushrooms. These mushrooms look good. I don't eat mushrooms, but they look nice. Okay, there you go. And after that, I'm going to top it off with some lettuce. Okay, not too much because I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There you go. I'm gonna put that lettuce there. Hold that there. Hold it there. Don't move. Okay, and then I'm gonna put one slice of tomato, and there goes my first burger. Okay, and I'm gonna do another one just like this, and then stay tuned because then I'm going to do my pizza burger, my Italian pizza burger. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you how I put that together. So folks, people are probably saying, well, I thought you guys were watching your weight. Well, we are little by little, right? But the best time to start, I know. The best time to start a diet is in the beginning of the year, right? Because you can't go on a diet now. This is the end of the year. Thanksgiving is coming in about another week or so. And Christmas is here, and the holidays, and the turkeys, and hams, and lasagna, and all kinds of stuff. So you can't start a diet now. Just try to eat healthy, that's all. Just try to stay away as much as possible from, unsaturated, that oil, and all that kind of stuff, and fried stuff. But you can start. I know everybody goes, well, then my New Year's resolution is to go on a diet. Yeah, it never happens. But you got to just try it out, right? But there is no time to start a diet at this time of the year. This is not the time. You can't help it. You go to everybody's house, there's food. It's food. And they feed you food, and they feed you food, and they give you more food, and they give you food and food. Matter of fact, I'm going to have a banana split after this. You're going to see that. You're going to say, oh, these guys are crazy. Anyway, where we are, right? So, my fries are done. And let me put my burger together. You're going to see how that looks. So, folks, I'm going to have one burger because my stomach is really not... I'm taking all these kind of medications. I'm injecting myself in the stomach with some some anti-clotting solution. I don't know. It's crazy. And yesterday my stomach was, I don't even remember. So with all, and antibiotics really screw up your stomach. So I'm taking antibiotics. I'm taking tons of pills and stuff that mess up my stomach. So hopefully my stomach won't get messed up with it. So anyway, folks, I'm putting my burger down. I'm going to show you in a minute how this is done. Matter of fact, let me take it down let me bring this camera down so you can see how this is done. My Italian pizza burger is what it's called. Okay, so I cook my onions, and I'm going to put a little bit of onions there. Okay, there you go. I said a little bit, right? I like onions. Let's give it another little piece here. I don't want to waste the onions, right? So I'm going to put my onions in there. And that's done. And when that's done, I'm going to top it with some fresh mozzarella like that. And at this time, you can add anything you want. I'm just going to put pizza sauce on it. I'm using marinara sauce. I made pasta the other day, and I made this marinara sauce. So there you go, just like so, okay? You can use shredded cheese for this. I have used shredded cheese with 4 in place in here. Now, I'm not putting any lettuce and tomatoes on mine because I just don't think that it goes into this type of burger. But you can do it whatever you want, okay? So now, I'm going to lay down my french fries, and then I am done. Dinner is served. So my fries are, I just stuck my, I was making my fries. And let me go get my fries and put them in there, and I'll show you how it's done. So folks, dinner is served, and let's go recount this. We're having a mushroom Swiss cheese burgers and fries. I'm having an Italian pizza burger with fresh mozzarella and marinara sauce. So that should be good. So let me show you how they look. It looks, and it's around, and there you go. Okay, some ketchup there on the sides, and this is for Gilbert. He probably won't eat both. He's just gonna put it on the table there to look good, and then he'll probably take one tomorrow. I don't eat burgers the next day, but hey, up to you. I think you have to eat a burger like right away. You can't save it for the next day. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, caught a glimpse of Gilbert back there for a second, right? He's running to the food. Anyway, folks, once again, thank you for being with me. I love you guys. Thank you for the great remarks and all that stuff. I don't have to remind you. You guys are great. You guys are great to me. And thank you for supporting me, you got to support my channel. You got to go to YouTube. You got to go to YouTube and support my cooking with Uncle Jussie. And but continue the likes and continue the good remarks. And I know I have some favorite people out there that really always tell me, and people are asking me already, what are you cooking for Thanksgiving? I don't know if I'm going to cook for Thanksgiving. It's a lot of work. I have surgery on my foot. I don't know if I can do it. I'll probably do something simple. Maybe I just don't know. We'll think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, let's eat dinner. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow.